Shalom, Shalom Barakatam, Kal Akyam. I want to begin by saying Kal Halal, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutation to the other Akyam around the four corners of this earth. Right now, pushing this word, in truth and in sincerity. You understand? I want to go into Joshua, the first chapter, verse 8. Understand? And I'm going to take it from there. Right? And it reads, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Right? Good. You understand? So it's when you meditate on the law, you understand, when you meditate on all that is written within the book, that is when you go make your way prosperous. That is when you're gonna have good success. You understand? So there's no way, right? There's no other way in which you can be successful or in which you can be prosperous. You understand what I'm saying? This actually, the Hamashiach, you understand, the Messiah, you understand, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus, even come back when he was walking the earth. When he was walking the earth as Yahweh Shai, you understand, as a man. See, when Yahweh Shai was walking the earth as a man, him come back and him even tell you this in a different way. Him tell you in his own words in Luke the 11th chapter, right? In Luke the 11th chapter, verse 34, right? This is why you're supposed to meditate upon it day and night. This is another way, to say the same thing. Yahushua is saying this now. Yahushua said, the light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when thine eye is single, thy whole body is also full of light. Right? So when, your eye being single, your eye being focused, right? So when you have focus, when your mind, with this eye right here talking about your mind, I tell you, said the wise man's eye is in his head. You understand? When your head, your mind, you understand? So it's that if your mind basically is focused, the whole body is going to be full of light. Same thing Joshua was saying, You understand? Meditate, the Most High telling you. You understand? Through the prophet Joshua. Say, meditate upon, this book of the Lord day and night. You understand what I say? When you meditate upon it, Yahushua come and tell you, say, basically focus. You understand? And what the first commandment say also. All these things pointing to the same thing. First commandment, love the Father with all your mind, your heart, your soul. If you love something with your mind that much, what's gonna happen? That's all you think about. There's no space for anything else. You understand? There's no space for anything outside of what you love. When you actually love something, you don't have time for you see watch this. Take it on a simple level. Watch this simple breakdown. The simple example I'm going to use. Right? When you meet a chick, you understand what I say, a woman for the first time. You understand? You fall in love with that woman according to the world. You fall in that love with her. You're super attracted to that woman. What go on with your mind? Jakes know. I never have to explain this to Jakes. You understand what I say? Jakes know what go on. What? Every minute you think about that thing there. You understand? You want to go link that thing. You want to go page that thing. You understand what I say? You don't have time for nothing else. You understand what I say? You have a subject program. You understand? That is infatuation or whatever they want to call it. You're infatuated with something. You understand? Your mind always upon that thing. You want that thing. You understand? That's what you want. You don't want nothing else. You see some other birds You know, man, some other chicks and thing, you know, you know, really into them, you know, even pay them no money. Even if they want to give you the good stuff, you still don't pay because you have that particular one there for. That's, you see me, I say, that's what you're going to focus on. You know, so if I show you, you understand, that the spirit that we operate off of, you understand what I say, that that Yahushua have right similar spirit in Jakes. The only thing with Jakes is that Jakes bugged out. Jakes have the use that spirit on the left, Yahushua on the right. So Yahushua, you know, I bring the righteousness, you know, to the spirit. You understand? Jakes, I bring the you know, have the unrighteous thing on them right now. Them living not according to what Yahushua said, what the Mosai said. You understand? But it's a similar spirit. You understand? Hence why we're out here, you know, trying to forbid the elect, you know, the men who's supposed to get it, the men of the elect, that the Mosai Yahushua choose, you understand, if you come back to the fold. You understand? For understand these things. So your eyes, you understand, supposed to be focused on the law. You understand? And what you know about the law. You understand? Yahushua, Hebrews 10:7. You know, the entire book is written of who? Yahushua. You understand? In common at the volume of the book. The whole thing. So it's not just the first 5 books. You understand? Because it have something, you see, when Yahushua came on the earth and walked the earth, you know, walked the earth as a man, what go on? And bring understanding to the whole thing. Hence why you see him did against them scribes and Pharisees, because the law was there. No? Him did done Yahushua, you understand, which the son of the Most High, did done give, you know, the law to Moses. You understand? Because it wasn't the Most High himself in person, you know, the physical entity, you understand, who came down and gave Moses law. And it was not. You understand what I say? According to the scriptures, it was Yahushua, the son, the right hand of the Most High, who was talking with Moses and who gave Moses the laws. You understand? But when him come back, you know, when him come upon the earth as a man, you understand what I say? Him did have to bring the understanding to the whole thing. You understand what I say? Hence why when, for example, when him go into the field, when Yahushua and them disciples them, they go into the field and the man them hungry, and the man them go so bum and start pluck the corn them and I eat the corn them, right? And then the man them say, yo, watch them Monday I break the law, you know, them scribes, them scribes and them, is them and them Pharisees and them. You understand me? I say, yo, yes, you break the law, thing, you eat. The people them start say, yo, them in the fields, you know, I break the Sabbath now. But you always have to break it down to them and make them know. You understand me? I say, him not break the law. And bring the understanding and explain it to them. You understand me? I say, so if you see your donkey, if you see your animal chop upon the Sabbath, you understand? What you gonna do? Yeah, you understand? What you know, put it to them in a question. You understand me? I say, if you see your own animal thing in a ditch, you understand? Or your own animal about for dead, you understand? What you gonna do? You're gonna leave it there for die because I Sabbath? You understand? Them couldn't answer. Them silent, every month silent, you understand? Because them get the understanding. Them realize, oh shit, but more to make it dead. You understand? That a year investment. You understand? So you're going to leave it because of the Sabbath. And him even make them know, you know, the Son of Man rule over the Sabbath. You understand what I say? The Sabbath was created for man, not man for the Sabbath. You understand? So you know, but back to Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, right? Where I tell us so if you keep it, you know, for meditate, don't let the Lord depart from out of your mouth, and thou shalt meditate on it day and night. And it this point back to the first commandment: love the Father with all your mind, your heart, your soul. You understand? For what is love? You know, 1 John 5. This is love. So you have to keep bringing out these scriptures. You know, because see them people don't really understand what going on. You know, them people are quick to tell about love. This is love, right? This is the first John chapter 5, verse 3, right? For this is the love of God. I read it verbatim, right? That we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. So this is what love is. You understand? So pointing back to the first commandment, you understand? This is how you love. You understand? This is because if you're going to love the Most High, you're going to do all his commands, keep him commandments, and him statutes, him judgments. You understand? I said that is found right through the scriptures. You see me? You understand? Because even though you have the first 5 books, you understand that Moses wrote, you understand the Hebrews 10 and 7 tell you wish I come another volume of the book. You understand? So throughout the book you see, scenarios of the Most High execute judgment. You understand? I say via him prophets, via men them. You understand? But they live by the law, showing you, the laws actually in action. You understand? Right throughout the movie. It's not just in the front and the rest of the thing, You understand how them Christians like to side with and tell you, hey, them live off a New Testament alone. You're out your mind now. You're mad. Which you're actually mad. It's kind of stupid for me asking you for no mad. Because you're actually fucking mad. You understand what I say? I come talk about, not deal with just the new part of the book. It's one book. You understand? You never, alright, you don't like the New Testament, read Hebrews chapter 10 and 7. Actually, let me read it for all. Let me read it. Let me bring that out. Because y'all think this is a joke thing. You understand? This is Hebrews, right? So, okay. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 7, right? Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. You understand? It is written of me to do thy will, O power, O God. You understand? So it is written, so I tell you, I come in the volume of the book to do thine will. You understand? O Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? So the entirety, the book in its entirety. You understand? That is what going on here. You understand what I say? If you love the Father, 1 John chapter 5, gonna tell you. 1 John 5 that I just read. 1 John 5 and 3. You understand? This is the love of the Most High, to do him commandments, to keep him commandments not grievous. You understand? He may even tell you that, if you say you love him, you understand, and do not his commandments, you're a liar. So that is what, that's the category that you find yourself in. You're going to be a liar if you're going against the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You're not keeping the commandments, then you're a liar. You understand? You're a bumbuckler liar, in other words. You tell lies, man. You're a blood clot hypocrite. You understand? That's what that is. That's what the Most High say. You understand what I say? I talk about you love him, you up in your buildings, clap up on your hands and sing praises and things. But yet, first Joshua, you understand, the first chapter, verse 8, I tell you, say, you're not supposed to make them things depart from your mouth, the commandments, the laws, depart from your mouth, neither day nor night. So right through, that is fulfillment. There is fulfillment of the first commandment in itself. If you don't understand, you like say the thing break down in a two. You don't like say the thing break down in a 2 parts. Right? 2 laws according to. Say Jesus says 2 laws that the whole thing fulfilling, right? But the first, breaking down the first commandment, you understand? If you love the Father with all your heart, your mind, your soul, right? Sin, then you're not going to let his commands depart from your mind, neither day nor night. You understand? That is how you love the Father. And I tell you 1 John chapter 5 verse 3 that I just read, 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of the Father, to do thine commandments. His commandments are not grievous. But you see, your Christians find it grievous when you say, hey, the woman should remain silent. You understand what I'm saying? The churches, which is written in Corinthians, right? This is one of them. There's a command. You understand? 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 34. Let the woman keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. New Testament, right? You know, like things from the New Testament. So that is New Testament. You understand? Which also the Old Testament talk about, but you know, they're not asleep. You see me I say? But I just wanted to, go into the spirit. You understand? Hopefully the lesson was edifying. You understand? Called Akium. And actually, before I go, it have the Musa is not an author of confusion. You understand? Yahushua let you know is the same yesterday, today, and forever. You understand? These is things that Christians must understand. And not only Christians, but like, Jakes who trying to get the true understanding of the word. You understand? So with that, I want to say Shalom, Kal Akyam, Shalom Barakatam. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, the bonus to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutation to the Akyam, the other Akyam on the four corners of the earth, pushing this word, in truth and in sincerity. That I want to say Shalom. I want to say stay strong. I want to say Mawat Lababal.